G'day guys, Josh here. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at coaches. We're currently viewing my NBA lineup and you can see that I have Steve Kerr as my elite coach. We're going to be looking at exactly what the gameplay style icons mean and how the boosts work. Now, if we look at the green and red lines that are coming out from the bottom of Steve Kerr's card, this represents players that match the coach's gameplay style. The coach's gameplay style is in the top right, and for Steve Kerr, it's a shooting gameplay. And I currently have 5 players on my lineup that match the shooting gameplay style. My 2 starters, Steph Curry and Manu Ginobili, and also on the bench, Lonzo Ball, Manu Ginobili, and LeBron James. You get different skill boosts depending on how many of your players on your starting 5 and on your bench match your coach's gameplay style. And then you will also get reward boosts based on the overall of your bench. The higher the overall, the greater the reward boost. And finally, the coach's gameplay style will also impact exactly how your players, how they play in the game, what sort of formations they use on offense and on defense. So we'll take a look at how that works as well. I'm going to click on Steve Kerr so we can have a little bit more of a look at his boost breakdown. On the left-hand side is his skill boost, and this affects the stats and the ratings of your 5 starters. In fact, I think it will actually boost the bench players as well, but you won't notice that because you're not actually using them in game. And then the reward boosts, these offer percentage boosts to some of the currencies you earn when playing different game modes. So you can see that Steve Kerr, with an 80 or higher bench overall, is currently providing a plus 3% boost to coins and a plus 3% boost to fans. If I was to sub in a different coach, for instance Mike D'Antoni, then his reward boost is simply a plus 3% boost to fans. His stat boost, or his skill boost for having 5 matching players, is a plus 2 boost to mid-range and a plus 2 boost to dribbling. You have the 4 different tiers of coaches, so if we sub in a bronze coach, their boosts are going to be much lower. In fact, this coach has no reward boost and he has very minimal skill boost, and it requires at least 5 players to match. If we upgrade that to a silver coach, now we start to see reward boosts in play. And here we're getting a plus 2% XP boost, and we've also got that post-shot boost, but once again, the boost doesn't really compare to that of a gold or an elite coach. So now let's sub in a gold shooting coach, and now we're starting to see we have extended or higher attainable stat boosts in terms of our passing accuracy. If we match our entire lineup to the shooting gameplay style, then we actually get a plus 3 boost to our passing accuracy. And then if we go back to an elite shooting coach, then we're having multiple skill boosts, as you can see there, to mid-range and dribbling. And if we find Steve Kerr again, then he actually provides multiple reward boosts as well. All of the coaches are going to have different combinations of skill boosts and reward boosts. There's no pattern to it, it's just random. You're just going to have to sub guys in to find out. For instance, this gold balanced Steve Kerr has a dribbling and an XP boost. Then we've got Tyronn Lue. He has a dunking and an XP boost. Now, while we've got Tyronn Lue in there, let's click on our coaching style, and this is going to give us a breakdown of exactly how the different gameplay styles are going to work in game. Now, the gameplay styles that are listed on your, let's go back out to our starting lineup. The gameplay icons that are listed on the players, the only impact they have is that coach skill boost. But if we click on the coach's gameplay style is what impacts this coaching style. So a shooting gameplay style or a shooting coaching style is going to have a 5-out spread formation, which is a diagram you can see on the right. They're going to play up tempo, they're going to have man defense, loose pressure, and the rebounding style will be get back. If we sub in any other shooting coach, it's going to have the exact same gameplay style. So you can see there, nothing changed. If we go back to Steve Kerr, once again, it's going to have the skill boost and the reward boost will change, but the formation, tempo, the defense style, the pressure and the rebounding is all the same. Now if we sub in a two ways in season 1, it's now called balanced. If we sub in a balanced coach, now we're looking at a flex formation, which once again is a diagram you can see on the right. balanced tempo, man defense, normal pressure, and auto rebounding. And if we sub in a defensive coach, then we're going to have a Princeton formation where you actually have your center out at the top of the key and your point guard in, sort of waiting for cuts and things like that. You're going to have half court tempo. The defense is full court press. The pressure is tight and the rebounding is auto. When playing head-to-head and LVL, I would not recommend using a defensive coach. The full court press defensive style with the way that the AI currently plays just leaves you too exposed and the AI gets really easy shots off. I would definitely recommend though using a balanced coach. It's probably the best coach to be using at this point in time with the way that the game currently plays. Really good balance of offense and defense as you would expect given their coaching style. Shooting is not far behind though. The defense is a little bit more open on shooting, but you're able to get open looks on offense nice and easily as well. That's an overview of gameplay styles and coaches and how the chemistry with the players all works, guys. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, maybe if you learned something from it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with all of my new content.